Really
I'm Lisa. I'm the owner of I Am Yogi Studios. I'm a Virgo and I'm from Queens. So I started I Am Yogi in 2020, having babies at the same time, building a company at the same time. And 2026 is when I realized like there's no real way to balance this, right? Like the balancing beam goes this way. But 2026 taught me there's no this way. I had to balance this way. So I had to prioritize. It was nothing, I couldn't give 100% to my children, to my business, to myself. There was no way for me to balance it. So I had to literally prioritize. And I had my children first. I have, which is bad, don't kill me, but I have the business at number 2 and I have myself at number 3. I didn't realize, like, I thought I could do it all at one time. I realized that I have to choose. Is it heartbreaking? Absolutely. But once again, you have to choose what is important to you. And I enjoy being a mom first and foremost. I'm a mom and then I'm the preneur. Some days it's easier than others. Some days it goes as planned. Some days you have to structure and you got to figure it out and you have to ask someone to babysit X, Y, and Z, or maybe someone cover your class. That's an example of like how hard it is to be a mompreneur. Like some days I don't have a choice. I'm used to being in spaces where I'm compared to, I'm the odd one, maybe the only Black woman. So I'm used to being in spaces where all eyes are on me. Coming from my past as a financial advisor, working in retail, I was always amongst like high level individuals. So me coming into the yoga space for the very first time 7 years ago, it really wasn't a choice, right? It was kind of my back was against the walls. My doctor said, go do that. And I found the space and I did it. When I started yoga, it really wasn't the yoga that you think. I was in a white space, and because of depression, I wasn't aware of my surroundings. It was me and God on the mat, and we were doing what we had to do, and I was healing myself. So it wasn't until me crawling out of depression and understanding this is what yoga is. You start to pay attention to how people portray yoga to be. And I didn't experience yoga that way. I experienced it movement and prayer. So when I decided that, you know, Black people need, or Black women needed a space to try yoga, that is what I did. I felt like I had to build something off of authenticity, right? Like when, as a Black yogi, I never picked up a yogic text and there was a Black woman who had multiple children running a business in New York, got commercial rent, mortgages and tuition, right? Like I didn't have that representation. So I couldn't portray perfection. I had to really lock in and say, this is who I am, and yoga has saved my life, but this is the process that I had to take. The only way that I knew to make a brand for Black women to feel appreciated and seen was to be authentic and be who I am. And I just show up like this. This season of networking has changed for me. It's an art in it. So I don't just show up to spaces and tell people what I do. What I'm realizing is as long as you stay true and authentic to what you're doing, you provide a good service and a great product, the network itself, the students itself, they do the job for you. They always pulling people in, come sister, come, my girl, I go to this place, it's over there on Hempstead, it's Black owned. So you provide something real good, like they will do the work for you. Like you don't have to exhaust yourself going out there trying to spread the word. Collaborations, I love collaborating with other Black businesses. That's the story. It's how are we creating wellness, true authentic wellness, and what does it look like? I love the group that I have in the studio because they have different body types, they have different credentials, they're from all different walks of life. But when they are here, all of those things shed. And when you're on the mat, we have the most commonality amongst Black women in one room. So it feels real, it feels raw, and it feels safe. You know what I mean? Like we're all on the same like playing field. The market, I think people get caught up with like the market and everybody's hustling and everybody's selling something. And I just feel like you lock in and you figure out like what will make it the best. I think people are so eager to like start selling, to get a business. But what does it really mean to like run a business? Do you have good products? Are you giving a bomb service? So I think it's like a pilot thing, right? Like you excited to get started, but you're like, oh, it's so scary. It's gonna be scary, but run it like a pilot first and test it out, you know, give it to a few people, like have a story behind that. You got to stay true to the story. Why did you even do it in the first place? And find your market. I remember when I first started the studio, everybody was like, you need to open to white people, you need to open to this, and you need to maybe scale out to men. Did God give you this vision? or did he give it to me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody becomes like this professional business management when you want to start your stuff. And then I want to be very honest, it take a few years for your business to pop anyway. So you might as well get started. You might as well get started. Let me put it this way. Challenges, I make it look good. I'm not going to. I make challenges, obstacles, running the studio. The only one in Queens at this moment. My proudest moments, one is seeing the studio full. I love to be reposting the stories that the yogis are telling. One day I walked in, you know, I typically teach in the morning because I have that priority of the children in the evening. I walked in the studio in the evening and one of the yogis, I didn't know her, so that's a moment. And she was like, welcome. And I was like, thank you. You know what I mean? The other girl was like, Lisa, what are you doing here? She's like, oh my God, you're Lisa. And she was so embarrassed. But that was such a proud moment for me because the yogis are not only welcoming everyone into the studio, but it felt like home to her. For her to say welcome to someone else's space, she felt like home. I have another proud moment. We launched our first yoga retreat this year, right? We're going to Barbados in April, and I have almost 50 yogis going. That is a proud moment. My first yoga retreat. Yeah, there's no words for it. I can't even express to you the feeling that I have about that. Because I dreamt about this. You know, when I envisioned I Am Yogi and, you know, you like thinking about how far can I go? Like retreats was one of them. So to finally launch the retreat, to have an amazing team behind me and for almost 50 students to actually sign up and sold out in like 2 months. It's not even like it took us some time. I am over the moon about this. When you ask, how do I balance it all between business and being a mom, being a wife, being a friend, a daughter, and all those different things, I understand Black women that we have all those roles. And this is not a shameless plug. I'm going to be honest. It's yoga. It's the practice of yoga. Some people think that you go in here, you move your body a little bit, but it's not just that. The fact that I can move my body, think about it. It's a science, chemical balance, right? Moving your body up and down, blood circulation. But you also have prayer. There's a prayer component about it. So to move my body and to pray and to breathe, that just helps reset and strengthen me. Like I'm building stamina, not just physical stamina, but emotional and spiritual stamina. So if you really truly want to be able to maintain all the things, like you have to be able to have tremendous amount of faith. When you think about like that energetic body, you really have to work on yourself, your spirit. I would say stay authentic, stay grounded, stay committed to who you are and what the vision is. Don't let anyone knock you off of your feet. Don't let anyone try to scale your vision and your business for you. If God planted something in you, I would continue to build that relationship and ask him to order your steps, continue to water you, and just keep moving. No matter how hard it gets, keep moving. And if you have to, like, implement something is yoga, praying, working out, something that truly makes you feel like you're becoming the best version of yourself.